everybody, and welcome back to It's Poppin.
Hi.
We're back again. Yes. I'm Mychal.
I'm Tesha.
And it's a new school year.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's been a little busy,
yes,
like diving in and getting ready. But I am very, very, very excited to be back and to be working with you and to be just pushing out new stuff every week. I'm ready to do this.
Me too.
Yeah. So this week, more of the same, but more different. I was out at the club fair and it hit me like, remember a few shows ago, we talked about how it's important to like create a community and find your people. And I was like, this is how you do it.
Yes.
I think at the time, it just didn't click to share that. But when I was at the club fair, I was like, wow, this is how you find who you're aligned with. And this can, you know, potentially support you in a social way to like get to the next level, whether it's just to receive your AA or to transfer. But I do believe that at least being a part of one club can definitely support your academic, personal, and social goals.
Like you was telling me earlier, it's about finding your tribe.
Exactly.
Yes.
Finding your tribe, finding the people who are like you, and also learning what makes them different too, because that's important and fun. So I'm taking a lot of classes this semester. What about you?
Me too. I'm taking a lot of online classes. I'm doing a lot of reading, which I don't mind because I like to read. But it's sometimes, you know, some of the reading material is not the most exciting.
Yeah.
And if it's in PDF format and you can't put it in an immersive reader, and it's like 13 pages
you have to read it.
You got to read it.
You just have to read it,
I'll read it, you know. May not remember it all.
Yeah.
But I'll read it.
Yeah. So have you been taking notes?
Yes.
See? Well, then you'll remember.
I always take notes. I believe in that. I religiously believe in taking notes.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's really good. Tell me about the classes you're taking.
Well, right now I'm taking biology. My son is taking it as well. We're taking it online. Child Development Family Services, Education. And then I'm taking, I think it's OCED.
Okay.
90.
Right.
And that's what I'm taking over. And of course, Sports 80.
Yes.
I'm taking that up
Shout
as well.
out to Professor Pop for having us back.
Yes. So yeah, it was great to come back to this class. You know, I really like it.
I do too.
It's brought out the best of us. Don't you think
so.
You know, I think it did. Came out of shells.
Yeah.
Found something about ourselves we didn't know.
Exactly.
You know, I think that's good.
And I made a new friend.
Yes.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, that part.
So this semester I'm taking French, business law, accounting, and POS class, of course, sports broadcasting, which is my favorite.
Yes. The one I have the most fun with.
Yeah, exactly, because there's a lot of liberties that can be taken, and it feels good to just be supported in what your ideas are and how big or how small they are. But once again, shout out to Professor Pop for having us back. We always have a good time in here with you.
Yes, we do.
Well, I'll get started.
Okay.
I'll talk about the first club we're going to talk about.
All right, let me hear what you got.
So, like I said, I'm taking French. So, doesn't it make sense for me to be in the French club?
Yeah, give me a French phrase.
Oh, my goodness. I could say, je suis belle, like, oh, I'm pretty. Of course, right?
Self-love, that's always good to have. Yes. That's good in any language.
Exactly. But the French club is really cool because Madame Lorna has set it up to where anybody can join, whatever language skills you have, whether you're just starting to learn or you are a native speaker and you're fluent. We meet on Tuesdays at 5:30 via Zoom. The Zoom link is available on the club site that can be found on the Solano website. We take trips, go to cafes. She even has like working abroad opportunities once you've gotten to a certain level. So if you are interested in learning a new language, please check out the French club.
Yeah, I would love I think it's a romantic and sophisticated language. I've always wanted to know it.
My phone is going off. I have to get it. My phone is going off.
And while she's taking care of that, I'm going to talk about the Cat Club. This is called the Campus Cat Club.
Y'all was just going to listen to the phone?
And it's basically a club that caters to cats. And they let it be known that it's not anywhere that you're supposed to drop off cats or abandon them. That's totally off limits. And it's comprised of volunteers, students, facility workers, and the staff. And right now they're taking volunteer workers. And they basically they do things like they feed the cats, they build fences to keep out vermin like I guess raccoons and rats and things of that nature, and then they just keep it all neat. So it's like a safe space for cats, and they have a real cute page. They have a picture of all their cats, their community cats, and they also have a Facebook that you can follow. It's called the Cat Club Coalition.
Nice.
.inc.
Yeah.
So I think that's a real thing too. That would be wonderful to join if you love cats, and I love cats. I have a cat of my own named Otto that I've been taking care of for a couple of months now. He's about to be a year this month. And I'm thinking about joining that club. I want to get more information. But I do know the president's name is Carissa Brown. And they also, they have meetings also. And their meetings are bi-monthly in room 104.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to keep up with you about this because I want to encourage you to join, and the people are going to want an update, Tesha.
Oh, yes, correction, 1421. I'm sorry, I said the wrong number.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, 1421. I don't know where 104 is at, but it's not, that's what I wanted to put in. And it's not bi-monthly, it's actually Fridays.
Oh, they meet once a week.
Yeah,
okay, Tesha, you got to join the club.
Yeah,
you got to get in there.
I'm going to look into it. But we human, we make mistakes. It happens. We're not talking about, remembering things. But yes, I think I would definitely look into that.
If you've made it this far in the podcast, please put in the comments, Tesha, join the club.
Yeah, I would love to do it. And what other clubs do you have for us to hear about?
The next club that I have that I'm actually interested in joining and would love to be able to get some more information. So I think I'm going to pop into their next meeting. Mm-hmm. But it is the Entrepreneur Club.
Oh, what is that about?
And the Entrepreneur Club supports people who have a small business or want to start a small business, connects them to resources. They have guest speakers, training opportunities. And I really think that's really cool because as an older student, as a seasoned vet, sometimes I struggle with feeling like, that the balls I'm juggling are like relatable to my peers. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really cool to be able to have a club for entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs, it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be a baby or you could be on your way out, and you can still, run and have your own business. And so I think that could potentially be something that could be really beneficial for me to feel more connected to my peers here. I'm very interested in checking out their next meeting. They meet on Fridays. Well, the first Fridays of the month via Zoom. And you can get more information on their meetings on their website via the Solano Club page. Shout out to Shamani Griffin, who is the president of their club. She is really doing her big one with making sure that the entrepreneurs on this campus are supported. So shout out to her. Wonderful. And I can't wait to check out their next meeting and potentially join. And I will have an update on that for you all too.
Okay, cool.
What other clubs did you check out?
I checked out the Horticulture Club, and that's basically a club for plant enthusiasts.
Nice.
For people who share a common passion. to watch things grow.
Yeah.
You know, I think they may have sales. I think you were telling me they have plant sales. I don't know too much information about them. I'm sorry I don't have it. But I think it's one where if you have a passion for growing things, seeing something go from a seedling and blossoming into a flower, a plant, or some type of produce, and you just see all your work come to life. I think that's great.
I do too.
But me, I do not have a green thumb.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't have it at all. I wish
I definitely do.
I wish I had it, but I don't.
Yeah, I have so many plants in the house that my kids are like, Mom, all right, enough.
You should probably think about joining that club.
Yeah, that would be cool. It really would be cool. I also am I'm funny around my plants and stuff, and like we'll talk about it offline. But yeah, I think it potentially could be cool for me. But I'm really like about my plants.
Well, I think it would fit your schedule, Mychal, because they meet bi-monthly. That was the one I got mixed up with.
Oh, see, I would love that. That would work. That
they meet bi-monthly on Tuesdays from 6 to 8.
Oh, that's not bad. Yes. And it's late. I like that it's late, because sometimes some clubs meet during the day, and if you're a working student, or you just have other obligations during the day, or even if you're in class, you know, you miss the club. And I also like the option of being able to join online too, because
that have a Zoom meeting. That helps a lot.
Yeah, it does. It is helpful.
It is.
It allows you to be here, there, everywhere.
Yes. And what kind of club do you have next?
I have the drama club.
Oh, the drama. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So I'm a classically trained actress.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I went to art school. Yeah, I'm a bag of tricks.
Okay.
I went to art school in high school and just fell in love with acting and playwriting. And so when I was researching clubs and I found this club, I was like, this might be a club as well.
Yeah.
They meet every Wednesday at 12 p.m. At 360 Campus Drive in room 234. And they play theater games and read plays. They also have a Facebook group.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, they do. And there they like post events. They also go to events together, like live theater and festivals. And I just thought that was really cool.
That is.
That's really, really cool. I've always loved theater. I've always loved just any type of live performances, whether it's dance, theater, music. I love taking in the arts. And I think like if you aren't committed enough to take a drama class, or you're not, ready to put yourself out there, I think that is like a good place to start. Because remember, we were talking about how like being in the drama club could potentially maintain your extroverted personality, but it also can kind of bring you out of your shell if you're introverted. Yeah, or take POF speech class.
Yes, because that'll bring out anyone's vulnerability. If you make yourself vulnerable for people and you give it your best shot, you don't know what you can do.
Yeah, exactly. And I think testing your limits and also just being someone else. Yes. Approaching life situations, even if it's just for an hour or 30 minutes, to be someone else is impactful. Yeah. It is. It really is. To step outside yourself and kind of take off your mask and put someone else's on. It's like walking in somebody else's shoes, whether it's fictional or it's historical. You do embody someone else when you act. And so, those are my clubs. What's the last club you have for us?
I have two, actually. This one is called the SCC Pride Club, and that is for the LGBTQ IA plus community. I didn't want to forget all the initials.
Nope, don't.
And they promote student development, working with the community. They offer mentorship, I should say. Nice. And then also they offer resources, and they have meetings on first and third Fridays.
Nice.
And
that's wonderful.
And I think the president's name is, I know her last name is Pierce.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know why I forgot her first name. But so my apologies ahead of time for that. And the last meeting I'm going to talk about is called A2 Men, and that is basically directed toward black male students in community colleges, and they work on building leadership skills, character.
That's wonderful.
They have mentorships. You can attend statewide conferences and trainings, and you can pick a person that you want for your mentor and help them out along the way. I think that's a wonderful program. My son is a part of it, but I don't think he's as active as because he plays baseball and he has his practice, so he's not able to be active. But I think there's a great program to have on campus. And this chapter is called the Black Falcon chapter, and the president of that this chapter is Edward Russell Jr.
Okay.
And so I was looking on the line, and it seems like they do a lot of wonderful things. And they're statewide, I believe. So they're out there. So that's good to have something like that. And that really concludes my findings on the clubs that I researched. They have many more, of course.
Yeah,
but we couldn't cover them all.
No, we couldn't. But I think that this is a good place to start, and to also just encourage people that on the Solano website, in the student life tab, there is a club page that has a list of all the club pages, and all of the clubs that are listed have their own site with more information. Some have more information than others, but some clubs have Instagrams, some clubs have Facebook.
Yes, I was just gonna say yes.
Yeah, so do your own research and find out what works best for your comfort level, your interests. But joining a club is about, like we said, finding your tribe, and having a support system while you're in school is great, because it can't always be academic.
No.
Sometimes you need a little bit of social time. Sometimes but also sometimes you need a little social time that doesn't take away from what else you have going on. This social endeavor does support your education and does support your overall goal.
And it's good to have community. We all need that.
And also, something I forgot to mention was that clubs look great on your applications.
Yes.
If you're trying to transfer to a 4-year school, or when you are applying for a job, to say that you're in a club, or to say, that you do things outside of just like the status quo or what is normally expected, going above and beyond that, exemplifies that. So I definitely would encourage everyone to, at the very least, just research a club and see what's out there for you and find your tribe.
Yes, find it today.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Mychal.
I'm Tesha.
And that's It's Poppin'. We'll see you next week.
Bye.